going on, everybody? The hair here, super pumped up, super excited. Oh my gosh, what a crazy, incredible game. Your Las Vegas Raiders beat the Los Angeles Chargers 35-32 in the last second of overtime. Time ran out, 35-32. Daniel Carlson with that money Vegas kick. He hasn't missed one kick in that Vegas stadium. Killed it, absolutely killed it. Nailed all his field goals, of course. Your Las Vegas Raiders come in clutch, win 35-32, beat your Los Angeles Chargers, and clinch the playoff berth. Play the fifth seed or worst fifth seed. Play the fourth seeded Bengals, and pandemonium right now in Raiderland, Vegas, Oakland, Los Angeles, everywhere where Raider Nation resides. Pandemonium. It is insane right now. Hats off. Real quick, before I give all the love to the Raiders, hats off to that kid, Justin Herbert. That kid is an absolute monster. He's a stud. He's someone that I think anybody in the NFL would love to have besides, I guess, the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. He's obviously, and then he's in our division too. He's a world beater, but that Herbert kid, man, that kid, he's going to be an MVP of this league eventually, and maybe sooner than later. That kid converted 6 fourth downs, which that first fourth down they went for was one of the dumbest plays I've ever seen in my life. But he converted 6 fourth downs. One of them was, I think, 4th and 18, and they scored a touchdown. And that kid can make every throw in the book and then some. Herbert, hats off to Herbert. That kid is a killer. He has that will to win. He has that killer instinct. He is a leader. I can't say anything but positivity, positive words for Mr. Herbert. So, Charger fans, I know right now sucks. We've been in that spot a million times, but you have a stud in your hands. Herbert is a beast. Maybe a different coach, but Herbert is a monster. So hats off to Herbert and the Chargers. Great season, phenomenal game, one of the best games of all time. Now give credit to where credit is due. Hats off to the Raiders. I mean, we've dealt with every adversity you can think of. Look at the Ruggs situation. There was death involved, manslaughter involved, and he gets our first round pick from last year, who was killing it this year, gets cut from the team. Now faces prison time. Don't want to talk about that too much because that's already been beaten to death, but that's the reality of the matter. We have people on our team that dealt with, drug-related issues, alcohol-related issues. Our best players are on AA, and now, you have more situations, the whole Gruden situation, who is a polarizing figure as it was to bring in, and then that stuff gets leaked from the Washington football team, those bastards, and they should have opened the whole book, to be honest, but he gets resigned, fired, whatever happens with that, leaves, fired, however you want to call it, not on the team anymore, not the coach anymore, after a 10-year contract. So that controversy happened, and then it's just everything you could think of just adds up, and then more arrests on the team, one last week even, and the list goes on, and this team just prevailed, conquered, and persevered, and now you have your Las Vegas Raiders with the 5th seed facing the Cincinnati Bengals, the number 4 seed. So we'll be going to Cincy next week. I assume it's going to be a Saturday game just because I know how the NFL is. We played late. They want us to have the least amount of recovery time as possible, so I'm sure we'll play Saturday, and I think you'll get your Cowboys 49ers on Monday. You'll have Cowboys 49ers and then Chiefs Steelers, because possibly Big Ben's last game. Both of those games will be the primetime games, so Sunday night and Monday night. I firmly believe we'll play Saturday. Now, like I said, that was just incredible. That game was just insane. We were up by 12 in the 4th, and then Herbert comes back, and Daniel Carlson just making field goals on field goals. He doesn't miss. That guy's just money. He's clutch. Carr made some throws when he needs to make some throws, so hats off to him. He didn't have a whole lot of yards, at 180 plus yards, but he made throws when they needed to be made. And he made some real throws that could have been costly, but he persevered, and so hats off to Carr. That throw to Zay Jones towards the end of the game was amazing, awesome. That was just an Aaron Rodgers type throw, and he gave Aaron Rodgers a lot of credit after the game. Said he took him under his wing for the most part. So a lot of guys came in clutch. Renfro, of course, was Renfro. He did what he did. Waller had a few catches and looked a little bit rusty. His first game back in weeks. Like I said, Zay was the guy too. Jacobs had a game. Jacobs was running all over those Chargers. And of course, our defense for the most part played pretty good, except towards the end they were gassed. But Max Crosby came to play. Ngakoue, number 96, drawing a blank. He got hurt. Hopefully he gets better. He was destroying the interior of the Chargers. So hats off to the D. They played great. Here's the thing. We were never going to destroy the Chargers. They're a really good team, and it's arguably they're probably better than us, to be honest, like head for head, pound for pound. But we just persevered and we did what we had to do. Took an overtime game all the way to the end. Condolences to Steelers fans. They had everything that happened right. The Jags get destroyed by the Colts get destroyed by the Jags, something none of us thought, and that helped us, in retrospect. But the Steelers are very close. Steelers didn't make it. Sorry about that. Steelers made it. They almost got a tie, though, which would have got us and the Chargers in. Let's talk about that. Very big mistake by the Chargers coach because it looked like we were very content to tying this game. We were super content to tying it. And they call a timeout with 38 seconds left. We're like, hey, we're trying to run the clock out. We're both getting, we'll scratch your back, you scratch our back. And even Derek said after the game, once they called the timeout, it kind of changed the diameters of the game. We said, all right, I guess we'll go for it, try to win, I guess. And sure enough, Jacobs gets a good run, Carr makes a good throw. The rest is history. Carson wins the game, and it's again pandemonium in Vegas right now. Raider line's ecstatic. I'm super happy. Everybody's pumped up. Just to be in the playoffs is insane. And of course, let's talk about the elephant in the room. We didn't want to play the Chiefs. Any Raider fan that's saying, "Oh yeah, I'll play the Chiefs," they're lying. They destroyed us. We want to avoid the Chiefs. We hope the Steelers can beat the Chiefs. We match up great with the Steelers. So the Bengals are going to be tough. Let's be real honest. Burrow's playing out of his mind. They have a really, really good squad on their. They have a really good squad. They have good defense. Jamar Chase is killing it. So that's going to be a really tough game. They're hitting their stride right now too. Perfect time to hit it. We've won 4 in a row though, so you never know what could happen. I'm a lot more confident in playing the Bengals and the Chiefs once again, even if it ends next week. Great season, overcoming a lot of hoops and adversity. Great stuff. Awesome being a Raider fan. It was just, this game killed me. This game was literally, all of us here, killed all of us. My dad took his blood pressure medicine at 3 instead of 8 o'clock today, so that was just crazy game, but awesome nonetheless. Just awesome game overall. I don't want to make this rant too long. Just super happy. Can't wait to play next week, to see a playoff game with your starting quarterback, everybody else involved. Again, hats off to Mariota too. He made some awesome runs. I love having Mariota on that team. He has that awesome beard going on too. Hopefully they keep using him into little packages like that. Great stuff, but do not hand it off to Renfrow. He's great. Renfrow's amazing, but he's not a runner. He's not fast enough for that. Let's keep throwing the ball to him. He's fantastic route runner and fantastic hands. Let's just not hand the ball off to him anymore. Nonetheless, like I said, Raiders win. Playoffs. We are in the playoffs. I cannot wait. Can't wait to see that next week. Animated, pumped. No other words besides that. This is the hair.